Pickaxe.
Thanks for dropping into the cast party. Join the cast and crew as they are frisbeed from their Hollywood film set into the crazy world of Fendrea. And action! We have some announcements, okay? When this very episode releases, the cast and crew will all be flying to LA to meet Anna for the very first time. To celebrate us all being together after nearly 3 years of cast party all online, we have rented out a studio to play D&D together in person. Episode 63 will be recorded live in a studio with all of us around the table together, and we couldn't be more excited. So be sure to stay tuned for an incredibly special event. This is all because of our wonderful patrons over at patreon.com/castparty. For those who have supported the show, we can't thank you enough for opening these new doors and allowing us to bring you these special moments and even higher quality D&D content. Patrons will get access to behind-the-scenes photos and vlogs for our trip to LA, our first time meeting Anna, and so much more. So what are you waiting for? Hop on over to patreon.com/castparty and become an official member of the cast and crew. Okay, enough plugs, more announcements. To celebrate our studio recording and the finale of our very first mini-series, Fables of Fendrea Arcanum, we will be reopening the vault for the month of March. Our merch store will be live featuring every single cast party design, including a brand new design by Sam Rusk for our Fables group, The Marked. And let me tell you, it is one killer design. Sam was responsible for our options design, and she knocked it out of the park again. So be sure to snag yours while you can. All right, that's all for now. Oh, and we may have finished filming Sweat with Jett, which all patrons will have access to for helping us hit our goal of 150 members of the cast and crew. Patreon.com/castparty. Come join the fun. Thank you all so much for listening and for your continued incredible support. We love you all so dearly. We can't wait to share all of the fun things that we've been up to. Enjoy the episode, cast and crew.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cast Party. My name is Colin McManus, and I will be your director for today. I am joined by my experimenting cast and crew, Ryan McManus.
I, Sebastian Vivaldi Greensleeves, an emo at heart musician who secretly has diss tracks written for every single one of his friends, current company included, just in case they turn on him someday.
Rude.
Are we ever going to hear
Very
them?
rude.
Do you actually have them written?
Give me a day and I'll have every single one done.
Oh my god.
Anna Brisbane.
Blueberry Sky, elven druid actress who hates the cold and hates mountains. Well, that's a lie, because she enjoys nice ski resorts in snowy mountains, but she hates being outside in it. Her family stayed at Mont-le-Melaison in the French Alps for a ski trip when she was 16, and while her mom had a great time, Blueberry and her father were miserable and could not get the hang of it, despite a private instructor. Also, Blueberry hates what the snow does to her hair. So instead, they stayed inside the resort, drinking vegan hot chocolate with vegan marshmallows and watching Pixar movies.
Cute.
That's my kind of winter break vacation.
Nigel Deacon.
Ah, woo, Xander Gucci Supreme, who thought he was a werewolf once upon a time for approximately 8 hours. There was a night of a full moon about 4 months after Xander initially hit puberty, and right before he went to bed, he looked at himself in a beam of moonlight and noticed the first sprouts of chest hair and freaked out a little bit, like, oh geez, it's starting. Then it hit, the scary burbling of werewolfness in his stomach. He struggled with it all night, fighting off his transformation. He felt it everywhere. Hair growing, nails extending, teeth sharpening. This was it. And then as the sun began to breach the horizon, he realized it was just nausea, heartburn, and indigestion.
Wow.
That'll do it to you.
Vince Perino.
Jett the Boulder Chambers, who dabbled in Bitcoin a little bit a few years ago, and he kind of forgot about it. he knew that he had some, but it was just kind of off to the side. So a little while later, he started getting into collecting things, and he ended up starting collecting miniature boats, specifically copies of fellow celebrities' yachts and super yachts. So when online one day he was shopping, trying to find some new boats for his collection, he saw that for a few Bitcoin, at the time he didn't know how much Bitcoin was actually worth, he could purchase a copy of the Axioma. He didn't have that one yet, so he said, okay, and he clicked buy. When he bought it, the order said, please pick up in 2 months at the Port of Los Angeles. He thought it was a little weird to have to wait 2 months to pick up a small little boat copy at a port, but he said, oh well. 2 months passed. Jett met at the specified location for the pickup to find out that he actually purchased Kendall Jenner's real super yacht called the Axioma. And to this day, it is still sitting at the Port of Los Angeles, just kind of collecting dust.
Jett doesn't have a boating license?
No.
Oh my god.
All you have to do is tell Sebastian he'll be the captain in 2 seconds, please.
So technically, Sebastian, Jett is a captain. A real captain.
With that, let's talk about what happened last time. You spoke with the Starweavers about how they could possibly help you in finding the lost plane. During the discussion, they mentioned the last connection with the lost plane was 50 years ago. You all were quickly able to determine that the one who brought you to Fendrea, Kingsley, is likely the son of Kionopa, the other half of Alana the Flame. The Starweavers asked to speak with Kingsley as they allowed you to walk around the palace with Veroso babysitting you. He took you to see Master Akeen, who believes he may be able to alter Jett's Nokia to help you locate the lost plane. He said you would likely have to travel to other planes and activate the phone in a ley line on those various planes. He also looked at Desideria's staff, he confirmed that it was cursed, and he believes the gem to be a connection between Fendrea and Yucatal, the frozen forest, which may be useful in the future for finding the lost plane. You then went to get your rewards from Erki, the dwarven man who used a greatsword to cast Zone of Truth on you all during the Trial of Honesty. You quickly found out that he had created Xander's pants, learned that of course the mittens would only work as a pair, and that he was the one who taught Fable how to make magic items. He gave you all your rewards that he believed to be bets for you, a new gem for Blueberry, Truth greatsword for Jett, a new guitar strap for Sebastian, and a tripod for Xander. You also purchased some extra items before departing to go speak with Veroso. He needs help fixing the food problem as well as the crypt problem in Helios, a drug from down below. While giving you a paper to read about the location of a drug dealer he wants you to follow, he secretly warned you that the Starweavers have eyes and ears everywhere, and none of them are to be trusted, including him. He sent you on your way to discover where the drugs are coming from the following morning. In the meantime, you got some food, met up with Kingsley, and told him all about his potential adoption. With some probing, you found out that Kingsley actually was the one to rewrite the spell during the final scene of shooting, and that he brought a staff he had above his mantle to the shoot for the final scene. A staff that the magistrate has since confiscated. You let him go so he could study for his exams and filled in Matthias about everything that has happened since you had been separated. Afterwards, you had a heartwarming talk with Xander about Selena. Sad, but open. Open enough to bring up a conversation about his lycanthropy where you all decided to finally get it over with and test it. Now, Xander stands basking in the light of the 3 Fendrean moons overhead. They line up perfectly straight like a massive Orion's belt. And so the scene is set. The question is... Wisdom saving throw, Xander.
Given that we are going for it, we're testing it out, I'm just going to give into it.
You feel it rising up inside you. It feels like it's coming from deep inside your abdomen, like something inside of you has been trapped and just wants to be released. Around you, Blueberry is standing relatively close, pushing you up towards the window with that
Immovable rod.
Yes, as well as Sebastian has Daisy out and around ready to be used. The rest of you, as you see Xander standing in the window, his eyes closed, head facing the moonlight, Xander's form quickly begins to turn dark, and he becomes more like a shadow. Seeing the edges of his form is hard as they blur a moment and move like a dense gas around him. Everything on him, clothes and all, turn a dark black as the gas rapidly expands to a larger form.
What?
Blueberry, I need a strength saving throw.
What?
3.
You all see as this expands, Blueberry, you are pushed back 10 feet.
I'm kind of cowering behind the couch, just peeking my eyes over.
You see this gas expand. It's enough to push Blueberry back. As you see this gas almost looks like from the bottom up, you notice 2 muscular legs, dark and hairy black, start to show themselves as the dense gas starts to lift. A chiseled abdomen and long, muscular arms with a 10-foot wingspan.
Wingspan.
As you see underneath the muscular arms, flaps of leathery wings.
Man bat.
Mothman?
His head finally visible as he's grown to a massive size, black eyes set into a leathery face with long fangs. A prominent nose and sharp ears atop his head. He looks to be a massive, muscular bat.
Right, he has Dracula blood!
Sebastian, what was your held action?
My held action requires a wisdom save from Xander.
I'm not good at those as a bat.
You're so big!
Yes, he's a large creature.
You're so large!
Jesus.
That first roll is a 17.
That is going to fail my newest spell, Marilyn Manson's Mesmerizing Mosh, or Otto's Irresistible Dance. And Sebastian is playing Thriller because he had Werewolf on the mind and he's making you do the little dance.
Okay.
You have to use all of your movement to do a little shimmy in place, and you have disadvantage on dex saves and attack rolls. While the target is affected by the spells, other creatures have advantage on the attack rolls against it. And as an action, a dancing creature makes a wisdom save throw to regain control of itself.
I'm just gonna legendary resist that.
Excuse me?
Hold on.
Roll initiative.
That's a 9.
13.
15?
24.
Xander, you're up.
Screams. Just like, I can't do a good bat scream, but just belts it out.
Blood.
This is way scarier than I thought it was gonna be.
Look who's right there, Sebastian. Right to start. I'm going to hit you with a claw attack since you're right there.
Okay.
17 to hit.
Yep.
First attack hits you with 22 slashing damage, magical
Ow.
slashing damage. Then I went 16 to hit.
That just hits.
All right, so this one is, rather than an attack, I'm going to forego it and do a grapple, which instantly takes you. And I just wrap you up in my big-ass wings.
Oh, this is the worst kind of leather jacket I've ever had.
This will be delicious.
And I'm going to bite.
Oh my god.
22.
Yep.
So that's 11 piercing damage, 10 necrotic damage.
Oh, I'm resistant to necrotic damage. Thank God.
Woo.
Mask, baby.
And that is my turn.
Xander, at the end of your turn, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, please.
22.
Oh. Oh, wait, hold up. I'm gonna reaction that for Bardic Inspiration. Oh, that's an extra 9. That's 31.
That fails.
Fucking
Yo!
Wait, what?
Holy.
How?
You can kind of feel Sebastian as you're trying to help. You can almost hear him speaking inside this form, and he feels like he's trying to break out. And even for a second, you feel like those fangs almost look like normal molars. But he does indeed look like he's struggling.
I'm gonna need you to come out of there. Stop nibbling on me, please.
Jett, you're up.
Is Sebastian still being held?
I'm hugging.
Absolutely just smothered by those wings.
Oh, God. Okay. I can't really tell what's happening behind this couch, but I'm just going to try this. I'm sorry if anybody gets hit by it. And I'm just going to chuck behind the couch. I'm just going to chuck over my neurotoxic net right where Xander is.
Give me an attack roll.
Oh, I'm gonna be all up in this with him.
21 to hit?
That hits.
Yay! Okay. So he's restrained until he's freed. He can try to attack it or get out of it. At the beginning of his turn, he has to roll a con save.
Blueberry.
Sebastian, do you have Dimension Door?
Yeah. Hold on. Yes. Don't worry about me. I'll get out.
Step forward. I would like to wild shape, but I don't want to wild shape with the immovable rod. Can I throw it up in the air, wild shape, and then catch it? Okay. I am going to do that and turn into an earth elemental as my bonus action, holding an immovable rod. And as my action, I want to push this guy over prone.
The target must be no more than one size larger than you. Instead of making an attack roll, you make athletics check, and then the target makes athletics or acrobatics. Your choice.
But he's restrained.
It says disadvantage on dex saving throws. I'm going to count this as a dex check of some sort.
Dirty 20.
Oh, 19!
Oh no!
Ugh.
If you want, Blueberry, we all have inspiration from the graduation ceremony.
Nah, I'm gonna use my second attack first.
Okay, so you're going to do another shove.
Yes.
I got a 23.
Using inspiration!
You got this.
No! 21!
It's tough when I've got a plus 15 to acrobatics.
What the
Wow.
Sebastian, that's you.
Is now a time when I can throw in a legendary action?
Oh yeah, at the end of any of their turns.
Oh,
Great.
You can't do that, never. You're just a player character.
I'm going to throw out a quick hypnotic pulse. He locks eyes with Jett.
But I'm hiding behind a couch.
And I'm in front. I don't know if that helps.
Oh, you are a big monster. Okay, I'll lock eyes with you.
Okay.
Look right into your rocky eyes. First of all, can you be charmed?
No, she can't. She can't be charmed because she's near me.
Oh!
That's right. Jett is within the vicinity, so
Hee hee.
I try to charm you, and it doesn't work. Now I'm pissed.
What kind of sounds you making while you're trying this, though?
It's just like growling. It's just like there's a lot of like, it's a lot of sound that no one's heard come from Xander other than his stomach, maybe.
Xander, you're a friend. Calm down.
Did she say you're off-brand? That fucking sucks, Xander.
No reaction.
Damn it, I'm trying to get through to him somehow.
You feel like a flex from the bat wing, like a little bit.
Sebastian, that is your turn.
All right, Sebastian's gonna just clutch Daisy in the bat wings. I'm going to and blip to the other side of the room, casting Dimension Door. That's my turn.
And then Xander, do you want to do a legendary action?
No.
That's your turn, though, so you will take some net damage.
Let me roll a d4 real quick, and can you roll a Constitution saving throw real quick? That's 1 piercing damage.
I got a 22 on my con save.
So you are not poisoned.
Great.
And you are not paralyzed.
Excellent. It's now my turn. Right. Okay. You said I can attack the net, right?
You can, or you could try to just get out of it.
Or
I'm just going to attack again. I'll start with a claw attack on the net to try and rip it. 29 to hit.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Hey, it's only 14 slashing damage.
And that's gone.
It did stop me from doing one thing.
Yeah.
So,
It was me.
since I did the attack, I'm just going to keep attacking. Ooh. He saw that shit didn't work immediately. Probably thought it was the elemental because the Xander brain is not here right now and wouldn't remember that it's Jett. So, yeah, I'm just going to attack the Ert elemental. It's only a 16 to hit.
No.
All right. And then last is a bite for 28 to hit.
yes. I hope you break your teeth.
So first is 10 piercing, 13 necrotic damage.
I will use my reaction to take half of Earth Elemental's damage, because I'm resistant to necrotic damage, and then you get extra damage if you bonk them.
Okay.
There you go.
So, Sebastian, you can take 11 damage, and I'll let you choose that it's all the necrotic if that helps you.
Cool.
And then Blueberry, now when you attack next.
You get 2d10. 2d10 if you hit.
Oh.
And I healed back 3 points of damage
Oh,
From hitting her?
with the bite.
great.
Xander, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Jett, you're up.
I just see Sebastian pop up in front of me. Now, I'm not cowering. I'm just hanging out under the couch. So, Sebastian, how do we get? What do we do? How do we get him out?
I think you just gotta bonk him really good. It'll knock some sense into him.
I don't want to hurt him though. I don't want to kill him. Is there anything else we could do?
I feel like that's just like a shell. Like, imagine he's a turtle.
Don't break his skull. Just knock him out. Just try it.
Can we get to his brain somehow? What is he really like?
No, the brain will kill him.
No, I don't want to hurt his brain. I want to hurt or like his soul.
Then talk to him.
Xander! Hey, bud. Where's your buddy? Where's Nomura, bud?
Nomura is sitting on one of the desks in the side room just watching.
I'll look at Xander, and I'll look back at Nomura, and then I'll run towards Nomura. And I am going to try to kill him with my sword of truth.
Oh, damn.
Roll to attack.
Tell me you missed.
Okay, so...
tell me you hit a nat 1.
Okay, guys, so...
No fucking way.
Nomura can probably just vanish right there, right? Just poofs away.
Nomura can go invisible, right?
Yeah.
Nomura just instantly goes invisible and moves out of the way, but Jett, you come straight down and crash through this desk. The whole thing just shatters.
I don't know why you don't just listen to us.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt the desk, and I'll look back and just see if Xander has any response to...
Absolutely nothing. I forgot to have Xander roll a saving throw, but he physically cannot do so with how strong the bat is right now.
Okay, Xander, I'm so sorry, and I'll run over to him with the last bit of my movement and try to attack him.
Do it. Hit me. I want you to do it.
16?
That doesn't hit.
That's my turn.
Question, because I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the legendary action.
No.
What does 2 actions mean? Does that mean it takes up my next turn?
You have 3 legendary actions per round, and this one costs 2 compared to the other ones that cost 1.
That makes sense. All right, so I'm going to scatter. Xander flies in a straight line, 10 foot wide and up to 60 foot long. Xander pushes creatures in his way. Every creature in a space Xander flies through must make a strength saving throw, DC 18, or take 2d8 bludgeoning damage. But he lost his prey, and he's going for it again. With just this dash through. It's going to hit everyone, I think, with this angle.
I don't understand how an Earth Elemental would not have proficiency in strength saving throws, but it doesn't say anything about saving throws. So I guess it's just strength.
I'm using a lucky point.
Oh, I just made 18.
I jump up and kick off the wall.
Oh my god.
Probably shatter the glass that's behind me
No,
a little bit.
stop ruining the place. We're already in trouble.
He's just flying straight at that wall behind Sebastian.
So, Jett, you'll also need to make strength save.
I got a 14.
That will fail.
Do we get opportunity attacks?
I'll let you both do opportunity attacks. He's leaving your range.
Blue, please. You have 2d10 if you hit.
I'm going to roll the bludgeoning damage. 11. If you fail by 5 or more, they are knocked prone.
I got a dirty 1 with lucky, then rolled a nat 1, so 0. So we're going to go with the dirty 1.
Oh my god.
Just to try.
Oh my god.
All right, so you're knocked prone.
Yep.
And take 11 damage.
And Jett, you take the 11 bludgeoning, but you can also do an opportunity attack along with Blueberry.
18.
That hits?
Oh!
So I'm guessing my 26 hits.
Yes.
Okay. You're taking 6 slashing and 6 radiant.
Come on, Blue.
16 bludgeoning, 6 radiant.
From 2d10?
Yeah, 3 and 3.
Oh,
That is Blueberry's turn.
No! He friend! He food.
Would it be an action to pick up Sebastian and move him?
Put me on your head. Oh, put me on your shoulders. Like a little kid at the zoo.
I think since he is friend and he would help you move him, that it would just be movement.
I would just try to move him back one space, just,
No.
and then I would
Slam.
14, no.
Nope.
28 to hit.
That does hit.
13 bludgeoning.
Xander, you do another legendary action or you want to wait?
Oh, now I can hypnotize. I'm going to try and hypnotize Sebastian on the ground. 18 for wisdom.
I'm using another lucky point. It's my last one.
You got this.
My God. All right. These dice. Nope. These dice are done. Nope. That's a 7.
Okay. You're charmed for 1 minute.
Oh!
they go into dice jail.
Oh, yeah. They're going right back in the bag.
So while you're charmed, you make all attacks against me with disadvantage, and you can re-roll the save at the end of each of their turns.
And Sebastian, that is your turn now.
So I'm not malicious towards Blue and Jett. I am just charmed by the bat.
You are charmed because you're hearing this like hypnotic sound. His eyes are going in and out, flashing gray and white. And so it's almost like hypnotizing, almost disorienting.
Sebastian, go hide.
But he's looking weirdly cute right now.
What?
He just gave me a real good hug.
It's too much leather for you, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Monster.
I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25
Wait, were
back
you
in the
prone?
corner with
Wait,
Jett.
were you prone?
Oh, you're right. I was prone. So I'll stand up and go 15 back. So just in front of Jett and just waiting.
You go in room, I lock room with rod.
Okay.
You get within the range of Jett, and I'm going to say your charm drops.
As he gets next to me, I slap him in the face.
Oh my God.
What are you doing, man?
Ew, you're right. He was so sticky and weird.
Look at how wrinkly his wings are. What do you mean you like that hog?
Okay. You're right. Hold up. Bat time. And I flip around with Daisy, and I'm going to start shredding some Bat Country by Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh!
Xander, can you give me a intelligence saving throw?
Okay, that's 17.
That fails. This is Rowlithim Psychic Lance, baby.
Ooh.
You have 22 psychic damage coming your way, and you are incapacitated.
Does legendary resistance reduce that a little bit?
Well, you could choose to save.
Do you want to use that, Xander?
Yeah.
Damn it.
You won't be incapacitated. You will still take half that damage.
So 11 psychic damage.
My thinking on this is that it's just brute pushing away everything.
Do you have a bonus action or anything else you want to do on your turn?
Nope, that'll be it.
Xander.
Seeing my prey crawling away from me. Well, crawl and then walking, I guess. Unless you just army crawled the whole way.
Blueberry slid me across the room, and like as I got to the end of the slide, I just popped up and started walking.
I'm gonna shriek just as loud as I possibly can. Can I get a con save from Blue and Sebastian? And Jett is 5 feet out of range, so not from him.
Yes.
I get +2 from Jett's aura, right?
Yes.
19.
Dirty 20.
You both pass. / roll 12d6.
What?
One more time?
All right. 22 damage to each of you as the half.
As the half?
Thunder damage. Yeah.
Sir.
I rolled 44 total thunder damage.
Oh boy.
That knocked the absolute wind out of Sebastian. Almost like he made his heart skip a beat.
And with that, it is a loud shriek. You hear doors fly off hinges. You hear shattering of glass. people outside are screaming. And then you hear someone starts banging on the door.
Are you okay in there? Oh shit, we're in so much trouble. No! Oh god.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
13.
Bastion, you okay, bud?
Oh my god.
Get down on a knee and rub his back a little bit. You doing okay?
Oh, I gotta figure out how to put that in an amp. Holy shit.
How you feel?
Bad.
Oh god, man. As I'm rubbing his back, I'm gonna try to like knock the wind back into him a little bit, and I'm gonna give him 30 of my lay on hands pool.
Oh, thank you. Oh my lord. I had 12 HP. I think we just leave it to Blue and whoever's at the door. I don't know how much we could deal with this. Maybe we goof by experimenting in the dorm rooms. College sounds about right.
I told you it should have been in the quad.
What are you saying? How do you remember that?
We're gonna move 30 feet forward right next to Xander.
Ooh!
Blueberry, you're up.
Sebastian, stay back there. We got this.
Yes, sir.
Is the door locked? Do we know? Did we lock the door behind us?
Matthias was the last one out with Kingsley, so unless Kingsley did it.
I'm going to go with no. It is not locked.
Don't come in! Danger! Handling it!
Do not open that door.
No danger whatsoever.
Don't listen. If you're tasty, come in.
I slam. No. 13.
I use my reaction for Bardic Inspiration on Blueberry. 7.
20.
That hits.
10 bludgeoning. Wait, +2. 12 bludgeoning.
Thank you for saving me, Blue. You got this.
Oh, slam!
Natural 1.
Oh god.
Oh.
You come around, swing down with your left fist, hit the bat, come around with your right fist. You didn't notice how close you were to the wall, and you just... And now there's just a hole into the bathroom.
So much for privacy, Blue. Good job.
We don't even have money to pay for this.
We're so fucked.
Yes, you are.
Sebastian, it is your turn.
Oh my god. Blue? Ooh. Do we want him to run out?
No!
Oh, okay, just kidding. Xander, can you make me a wisdom saving throw as Sebastian casts hideous laughter?
That is the last legendary resistance.
Fuck, that's fine. That's it for my turn. I lied. I'm gonna take 5 steps back, and we're gonna go north 5 feet into the very last dorm and just kind of peek behind the frame.
You pop in there, you open the door really quick to get into one of the bedrooms. So we'll say you have cover.
And that's it for me.
Xander, you're up.
I'm going to claw attack the Earth Elemental.
You stupid!
Claw attack.
With my reaction, I would like to impose disadvantage, please.
Okay, that's good, because the first roll was a 29. 16.
Oh,
No.
Attack again. And then a 28 for the second claw attack.
exact same thing you did last time. Yes.
But I'm foregoing that damage to grapple you.
Ooh.
And you're now grappled, so I'm just gonna bite you. 15. And that does not hit.
No.
That's my turn.
Ha 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 ha.
So you are grappled inside the wings.
I don't care.
At the end of your turn, Xander, can I please get a wisdom saving throw?
10.
Jett, you're up.
Yeah, we're swinging right at his wings, trying to cut Blueberry out of the wings. A natural 1.
You swing again, and you actually hit the tub. Water goes absolutely everywhere, soaking the floor.
god damn it, Jett!
Who was gonna take a bath?
I don't know how to pay for this. Guys, we gotta leave. We gotta leave after this. Xander, wake the fuck up! Reel back and try to go for his head again.
Maybe Blueberry can turn into like a moss creature and sponge it up.
16.
No.
Dude!
Blue, that is you.
Real quick, before you do that, just gonna squeeze you.
Nah!
You take you take 10 piercing damage.
16.
Nope.
Is that the end of your turn, Blueberry?
Yep.
All right, Sebastian.
Another squeeze. 7 piercing.
I'm going to peer into your brain, Xander, and cast Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level. Can I have a wisdom save, please?
Absolutely. Can't block this one. That's a 15.
Perfect. Just ringing in your ears, bouncing across your brain, you hear, "You suck."
Wow. That's good. That's good.
It's 11 psychic damage, and you have to use your movement to run into the corner. So, 10 feet back.
Do I take Blue with me or do I let go?
I think you would take Blue with you, but Jett would get an opportunity attack.
Come here, Blue.
Oh! Don't worry, he's not taking you far.
Let's see if I could actually roll something higher than like single digits. 29.
You did hit. Yes, yeah. Give me the damage.
Okay, 10 slashing and 9 radiant damage.
All right, so I take half of that and Blue takes the other.
Oh.
Excuse me?
Careful, your friend's in there.
Sebastian, is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Xander, are you doing legendary action? And if not, it is your turn.
Yeah, fuck it. One more claw squeeze. Because I can't do claw attacks while you're in there. 10. I'm going to do a bite attack. 16.
No!
That's my turn.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
15.
Jett?
Heal.
Heal you?
Or you?
You want me to put you back together? I got some building blocks. I'll pick up some of the pieces that have fallen off her and try to put them back on her and like meld them back on. I will give her 20 of my lay in hands pool.
Whoa! Feel good.
I feel like Jett would just like start, you know when people stack those rocks by ponds and stuff? Just start
Yeah.
stacking pebbles on her arm.
You even hear the trickle of the water from the tub, so it almost sounds kind of relaxing.
Oh my god.
Cute.
Bonus action, I'm casting Sanctuary on Blueberry.
Well, it's Blueberry's turn, so it's immediately going to go away. Xander, are you trying to, you're like going for a squeeze?
I had something else in mind for this. Am I allowed to scatter again? Just jump off that wall?
No! My turn! My turn!
You're coming with me, Blue. Don't worry.
My
So- He jumps out and he's going straight back against that back wall where that desk thing is.
Jett will need a strength saving throw from you.
I'm going to use my inspiration on this one. Oh, nat 20.
You're able to dodge out of the way of this big bat, Xander. You're able to get a good swipe in as he dashes by.
18,
That hits.
8 slashing, 6 radiant.
All right, so Blue takes half of that.
God damn it, that's right.
So, Blue, that is you.
Why you leave corner? Smash!
Holding the immovable rod. I'm just imagining you. Natural 20!
Let's go.
Oh, shit.
Yes!
There we go.
Oh my god, on the 2d10 too?
Yes! 41.
Whoa.
You're using that immovable rod, and you are easily able to puncture one of the wings and bring it downward and cause this big slash in the wing.
Go to sleep!
Dirty 20.
That also hits.
19 bludgeon.
Xander, you are looking very rough.
Then I'll squeeze. 10 on the damage.
All right, Sebastian, you're up.
I've just hidden inside the small little dorm in the frame, and then just this huge bat creature and earth elemental just fly by like a comet and slam into the freaking wall. And I peek my head out and I just see them on the ground fumbling around, and Blueberry with the massive hit. I just go, Xander, why don't you sink your teeth into these nuts? Can I get a wisdom save, please?
Ouch. Jesus.
This is vicious mockery.
Dirty 20.
Why?
Because that's what I rolled.
Stop it.
I know, stop rolling like good. Can you not use your blood dice?
You're supposed to save that on your turn.
I say that out the door frame and just see that he is not phased in the slightest bit. oh shit, and I just duck back into the room. And that's it for my turn.
It is your turn, Xander. I also keep forgetting to tell you, Xander, the start of your turn, roll a d6 to see if your shriek recharges.
Well, I've got it back. I rolled a 5.
No!
When are people going to open this door?
At a bad time.
It's screaming time since it is recharged. And some little rat just told me to bite his nuts. So I'm screaming in that direction. So it's a 30-foot cone. It's going to hit Blue and Sebastian. Con save of 18.
9.
10.
You both take 41 damage.
Yo.
Almost like blown back to the freaking wall of this dorm room.
I imagine that the door that was on those hinges there and maybe a bit of that wall just
Yeah,
fucking...
been gone.
There is a window behind Sebastian that shatters outward, and you can hear it echoing in the night.
You're so banished.
I'm going to have you roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
We're going to get expelled.
We're not even enrolled.
That makes it even worse.
We're in so much debt.
24.
Oh.
Yo.
Don't say it. I'm gonna use my reaction just in case. It's an extra 9.
33.
If this doesn't fucking pass, I swear to God.
He didn't pass on 31.
It very much passes.
Yes!
Oh.
Xander, explain how you conquer the beast inside.
In that moment, he was still just like holding on to the earth elemental, screamed at Sebastian, and inside it was like, that's enough! In this bat's brain, like there was a hand that just like grabbed it and pulled down. It screams a little bit. It stumbles away from Blueberry and Sebastian, rocks into the wall that's right there, squeezes into the room itself, and just you hear a big thud.
Speaking of our live studio recording, let me tell you about one of the sponsors for it. Our wonderful friends at FanRoll Dice. They have sent us an enormous care package of all sorts of dice. From wooden dice, silicone dice, liquid core dice, Valentine's Day dice, everything you can think of, they decided to toss at our faces. And let me tell you, everything is beautiful. So get ready, because during our studio recording, you'll be able to see FanRoll Dice in action. Everything from their dice to dice towers and dice trays, storage bags, and the big boy, the 7-pouch dice storage bag that holds your favorite sets of dice. Everything is beautiful, and I cannot wait for you to see them all in person in action. But if you can't wait, because I know I can't, fanrolldice.com, and be sure to use code CASTPARTY for 10% off. That is fanrolldice.com, code CASTPARTY for 10% off.
I going look.
You see Xander laying on the ground, no longer in bat form, but Xander is completely passed out.
With like a big exasperated sigh, I turn back to myself.
Did we get him?
Oh my god.
Blue, what happened?
Yeah, he's back. Are you alive?
Barely.
I was talking to Xander.
Oh.
Xander? Xander?
Oh, gee, so are we gonna do this thing or what?
Oh!
Where's the moon?
Look around.
I'm gonna run over and close that window as quick as I can.
Good call. I would like to run up to the front door while they do all of that.
You do so, and you hear, "Yo, I'm calling people. Are you good? Are you good?"
Oh, wait. So we did this already?
Yeah. Look at the freaking room.
Did you win? Did I win? Wait, where's Sebastian? I didn't kill him, did I?
Almost, but no.
Oh.
You were a freaking bat, not a wolf.
A bat?
You tried to eat all of us.
I'm sorry. I was a bat?
Yeah.
Wrinkly, leathery, gross, hairy bat with abs.
Okay, calm down there, lizard man. Let's get a...
You had abs!
Well, I guess I'm glad we did it. Go team.
Do you need help?
Sebastian cracks it the slightest bit. we're all good.
A few students here, one of them has flames in either hand and is visibly shaking, and the other one has a book out and is reading through stuff.
What you reading? That was cool.
Ha! He healing words you.
Whoa! Wow, you did so good.
I thought something was going wrong.
Woo! I feel so warm. That was really good. We're playing a game.
You are like so bloody.
Yeah. And he like looks at the door when the frame has cracks around it, like this wall was about to fall off.
I accidentally pull the door off of the frame. I'll fix that later. It's just a rough game, that's all.
Is this hazing?
Yup.
Oh shit. What frat?
Gucci?
We're not trying out for Gucci, and they both start darting away.
I adjust the door back on the frame. How the fuck are we gonna pick this up?
We don't have to. We don't have to. We could frame it on somebody else.
We can't. This was us.
What if we said that, like, a monster got in?
They're gonna want proof of the monster.
I want to go peek out the curtains and see what's happening outside directly, if I can see anybody.
Yeah, there are some people who are searching outside. A lot of people have lights above them, like they're magically creating lights. It doesn't look like anyone's actively looking up at your window, however.
Okay, I don't love this, but we could say there was a bat creature, and then it turned invisible and flew out the window.
I mean, we could play it off.
I'm gonna run to the window and just start screaming, "Oh my god! Did you see that bat creature fly out the window? It fucked everything up in here!"
You know that new sword you got?
Uh-huh.
He auto-fails deception checks.
Uh-huh.
Is this like some kind of joke, dude?
Are we on the first floor?
I was picturing second for some reason.
I was picturing second too, yeah. No, not at all! Ask my friends! Sebastian, come here! And I'll just throw Sebastian towards the window.
I need you to back up first.
Yeah, okay. I'll run to the door.
Yeah, just a prank. Bit of a rager in here. Are you a student?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm making sure you're not a teacher or anything. We were throwing a rager. If you want to come to the next one. Listen, it got a little out of hand. We thought we would blame it on a bat creature. You understand. This is college. Tomorrow night?
What frat you at?
Gucci.
That's the new one?
Just started today. Thought we'd come out in style, you know?
And he looks over and one of his other friends is kind of standing here like, we could get on the ground floor at Gucci. Sebastian, give me a deception check.
18.
I mean, we are pretty high up in the air, like, bats got wings. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You get it.
That could be our slogan, bats got wings.
Ooh, and we can have like a little mascot and everything. Yeah, you guys are in. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m., bring whatever you want.
All right, what room are you?
Figure it out. It's part of the hazing.
All right. Right.
Xander is like sitting up now, his knees are up, and he's just like rubbing his eyes. He's like, you guys are so bad at making college excuses. Damn, so that was kind of intense, I guess.
Yeah.
Xander's now like looking at the room. He's not stepping out of the dorm because doesn't want to risk the moonlight, but he's like looking around at how like the couch is probably fucked up, the chairs are broken, the walls are all broken up. How much of this was me versus like one of you guys?
I mean, some of it was you throwing me.
Oh.
I punched the bathroom.
Yeah, everything but that corner, and I gestured to the broken down bathroom. That was kind of us on accident. The rest was you.
Damn.
You seemed like way stronger than Bray.
And way more uncontrollable.
That was crazy.
All you wanted to do was eat us.
She did say she took a long time to master that, didn't she?
And did you become weaker in the process?
Well, she's also a wolf. Maybe it's like a different breed. I do got the Dracula blood.
Wait, where'd that come from?
I don't know what that means.
Isn't he like weren't you, born of Dracula? something? Bloodline?
No. I have Dracula's DNA in me. I think it's from the abduction, but I don't have proof of that.
How do you know?
What, did some needles get switched or something up there?
No, I got, remember I did, that 23andMe, DNA test, and they came back with my dad, or not my dad, but, it's, in my blood. I've got Vlad the Impaler's DNA in me, and he's, the inspiration for Dracula. Also, oh, shit. I also kind of got bit on the head by, a bat dragon thing when I was in space.
What?
That was the most nonsensical list of words you've probably ever said.
Dude, my head hurts. All I'm saying is that it's adding up in my brain. I just can't write out the formula.
I'm just gonna start firing off a bunch of cure wounds. Don't bleed on the bed. Come here.
I think that's the least of our worries right now, Blue. Do you see this room?
He's already bled on that bed. He can sleep there.
Yeah, just add it to the list of shit we gotta fix tomorrow.
Let's take stock for a second. Now that I'm kind of focused, my head's clearing up a little bit. It feels like I am actively stopping this from happening.
Still, it's an effort right now to hold it together?
If I'm not paying attention, it might slip out again. It's kind of that feeling.
I'm holding up the immovable rod.
When you're holding a glass of water that's right there at the top. It's not going to spill if you're not doing anything. But if you stop paying attention for a second and it tips over, it could spill out.
Is there anything we could do to help you right now?
I don't think so. But I do think we might need to talk to someone.
Do you feel like you can hold on for a while?
I'll be honest, I think I should probably just stay up and stay focused. Just in case, At least while the moon's still up.
It might be good to sleep eventually. I don't want you going on an all-nighter. We have stuff to do. So what if we just roller coaster you to a bed? You lay down, and Blueberry just puts the rod over you like a rail, and then it doesn't move until morning.
That works.
That sounds comfortable.
I've slept on worse. I fell asleep on a roller coaster once.
Going?
It didn't stop, and that was the problem. It a malfunction, and it just kept going. It had been 6 hours. I had to just take a nap.
Pretty impressed with that, to be honest.
Like I said, I've slept with worse.
Okay.
I'm going to bed.
Wait. Maybe tomorrow we should try talking to Erky or something. See if he's got something that can suppress it.
Mm-hmm.
Or Akeen.
I actually... This is embarrassing. I just realized I have a spell that could have just changed you back, I think.
What?
At least temporarily.
You could have just stopped it?
I think so.
And you forgot?
I forgot. I was so focused on restraining him so we could just see, we could study and see if he could control it, if he focused, something like that. I just wanted to be able to just restrain him. So I turned into an earth elemental because that's where I'm strongest, and I forgot about my magic.
I just drop everything and just lay in bed. I am done with this today. I didn't even want this to happen. It could have been stopped. Good night.
At least we know what he's capable of now. I guess that's a good thing about what we just went through. Look at the bright side.
Yeah, just let me loose.
Yeah, just throw you in and we keep our distance. There's moonlight. We just throw you in and run away. And you handle the problem.
Y'all remember that that indie movie, The Avengers? It's like the green dude.
Jolly Green Giant?
No, the Smasher. What the fuck is his name?
The Sulk.
The Sulk?
Yeah, he sulks in his anger.
So yeah, I mean, we just gotta, if we ever have to fight the magistrate, just wait until there's a full moon and just let me loose.
Uh-huh. What could go wrong?
Yeah, you just gotta fight me down again, maybe. Or they will. And then I'll pop out a little groggy, but ready to roll. I'm feeling good. I could tussle.
Okay.
All right, I'm with Jett. Good night. Blueberry, restrain him before you go to bed.
Yeah. And I'm gonna meditate in this room with you.
Okay.
Hey, Xander.
Yeah.
I'm glad you weren't a werewolf.
I kind of wish he was a werewolf.
Same.
Okay, good night.
Okay, good night. Start meditating with Frederick.
Just laying down with a rod on my chest.
Yeah.
I want to open my lyric journal for Contact Other Plane. I'm going to make this one quick because we just went through a lot. Open up to Homesick. I have more questions that I'm going to write down. The first one is going to be on its own piece of paper. I'm going to write out, is Pebbles doing okay?
Sprained ankle.
No.
Oh.
When I see the answer come through, fuck. I was gonna rip it out and leave it under Jett's pillow for like I'm the tooth fairy of good news, but that's not good news. He'll be freaked out. That's staying in here. And then I move to the next page. Has time moved forward at the same rate as Fendrea?
Relatively.
Right under that, was Kingsley born on Earth?
No.
Well, surprise, surprise.
Had to get the confirmation in there.
Shocker.
Right under that, was anyone else teleported with us?
Garrett.
Fuck is Garrett?
Do I recognize the name?
Garrett was the set designer, as well as special effects.
Those three were on another page, and then I'm going to a strictly blank page for this. Has Selena forgiven Xander?
No.
Yeah, that one, you know, again, I was gonna be the tooth fairy, but that's gonna stay in here. Fuck. So I'll rip out the middle sheet with all of the answers, and I'm gonna walk out, and I'm gonna knock on Blue and Xander's door. Blue?
Uh-huh.
I have things. I just thought I'd give them to you because you're gonna be up earlier. Maybe you can make some sense of any of this.
Okay. What kind of things?
I wrote some more lyrics, and by that I just mean questions about back home, trying to see if I could still keep that connection. And I had some questions, especially about like what we've been through right now. So you were right. Kingsley wasn't born on Earth. I hand her over the paper.
I knew it! I said this so long ago!
Yep. Also, time is weird. Xander's been telling us that this whole time, but we have confirmation on that as well. And fucking Garrett's here.
Garrett?
He's part of the crew. I should have known you wouldn't have known him.
Yeah, no.
He was the set designer. He does like special effects and stuff. He makes your staff all glowy and all that stuff in the movie.
I thought his name was Gerald.
Oh, it's Garrett.
Whatever.
You need to write him an apology note for that.
What? He doesn't know.
You're right.
Oh, I might have called him Gerald one time.
God damn it, Blue. Okay. I just want to give this to you. I'm going to bed.
Was this less than you? This is everything you asked?
Usually I do more. I wrote those down on separate ones because I wanted to bring some good news, and I didn't really get good news. I just wanted to make people feel better and be like Santa Claus coming in the middle of the night, dropping off presents, but...
About what? What news?
Pebbles has a sprained ankle. I know.
Oh my god.
Oh, and Selena hasn't forgiven Xander yet.
My eyes dart to Xander.
Xander has been snoring this whole time, just like...
I was going to say, I was hoping he was asleep this whole time. Oh,
the
Jesus.
only difference is that on the like exhales of the snores, it kind of sounds like a bat squeaking.
Oh my God. So I kept those in the journal. I was going to give them to him to like wake up to, and I don't know, we've been through a lot. I just thought I could bring some good news, but it just keeps getting worse.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Good night.
Good night.
And you all head to bed or meditation. You will all get your long rest.
Thank God.
And 10 temp HP.
10?
10.
Leveled up, baby.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Blueberry, you are the first one awake in the morning. Xander sleeps soundly through the night with his bar on top of him. But Blueberry, you do hear the door slam open.
I'm trying to poke my head out.
Are you okay?
Yeah?
What happened here?
Guys, wake up! Sebastian!
Xander, like, slams into the bar. Like,
Oh no!
Got a nice, like, black and blue straight mark on his chest.
Oh.
oh, what's up? Oh,
Yeah, what's going on?
Students,
Hi, good morning.
Matthias is here, staff in hand, fireball in his other hand. You were just sleeping in this what happened?
Do you have mending by chance? I wish I did, but I just,
Tell me what happened. I'll do my best to fix it, but I need to know now.
Guys, somebody broke in while we were sleeping last night. Oh, no.
Jett, stop. We can trust Matthias.
Yeah, he did something bad.
We did not do something bad. How dare you?
We didn't. You did.
We agreed as a group to experiment and figure it out.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, there was no we in this decision. It was you.
Fine, Jett, you were out of the decision. Everyone was ready to go, and you were a baby behind the couch.
You tested it in the dorms. Students,
Yes, sir.
why wouldn't you do this anywhere else? The quad, perhaps.
Shut up! God damn
I
it!
fucking told you guys. Told you guys.
He would run off and kill someone. That would be so much worse. This is just property damage.
Matthias, he was a bat, not a werewolf. He could have flown off and who knows
There are
where.
innocent students out there.
I need you out of here now. I can't deal with you this morning. I will fix the dorms. Ah!
Thank you, Matthias.
Thank you.
Please find me falafel on your way back. I haven't been able to find it here yet, and I am craving it.
We're on it.
Do you want fries with that?
Yes, I want fries. Leave. You can see he slowly starts using like mold earth as well as like a mix of mending to help start putting back some of these walls. Xander, there's something in your pocket.
Oh, boy. That's a 16.
Flask.
Oh, shit.
Feels like there's some liquid.
Xander just like kind of like quickly looks at the rest of the group and opens it and sniffs it when no one's looking.
Roll me a d20.
A 2.
Ooh, it's melted butter.
All right. Well, bottoms up.
Oh.
Yeah, attaboy.
The whole thing?
Attaboy.
I'm ready for the day. I'm lubed up, boys and girls.
How so? Explain that one, please.
Well, I just found a flask and it was a coffee with cream.
Is this new slang or something that I'm not aware of?
No. I mean, I found another fucking magic food and or drink creating item in my pants, so this one happened to be coffee with cream.
Sebastian crosses off, get lubed up in his notebook. He has a list of slang that Xander's been teaching him, so he can stay cool.
Do you guys want to go talk to one of those professors and or Star Weavers? That's the general term. I feel like Erky's a good idea, or Arkeen. They're interested in stuff.
About what?
Stifling this bat inside me.
Do you think we could trust them to tell them? They might just be like, put them down.
Erky made these dope-ass fingers gloves, these pants.
Okay, yes. Erky, maybe. Star Weavers, I don't know. He's way too chill. Star Weavers are like hoity-toity.
True. Let's go talk to Erky and see what he might have.
As if we could buy anything.
And keep an eye out for falafel places along the way.
Yes.
You make your way over to Erky, and you have to wait a moment for Veroso to show up, and he rolls his eyes, and you can see his eyes are a little bit closed, like he is rather tired, ushers you forward, takes you over to Erky's door, and allows you inside.
Hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
I thought I took all of your gold.
Yeah, you did.
All of it.
Oh, and he points up. Really hidden in the rafters is a sign that says no refunds.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
no. We're good. We're perfectly happy with our purchases. I hate to be this guy to walk into an establishment and ask for a favor, but I turned into a werebat last night.
Wonderful.
I didn't want to, and right now it feels like I'm fighting to not do that right now. Not because I'm like I'm not threatening you. It's like
Wait, right now? Without the moon out even?
it's like an ever-present feeling that like something is there that I'm like fighting away. Do you have anything that could stifle this? Like a drug or a device or cool hat? I don't know.
You may have been tainted with some sort of beast inside of you. Huh. Very interesting. I may be able to work something out. Would be rather expensive.
Okay.
Do you need any favors done?
Not particularly.
Do you have an estimate so we know what to aim for?
Most of my wares begin about 1,000 gold.
Do you take trades?
Potentially. Let's not make promises or anything until I know what I can do. I don't want to give you an item or some sort of magical device that you cannot use.
Okay.
Maybe come back in a day or so.
Cool. Well, thank you. Do you know where we can get falafel?
Actually, listen, I mean, yeah. It's a good place. It's good. It's kind of hole in the wall.
Ferocio's just here because he's babysat you.
They have these really good fries, and they got this crumbly cheese on them with like those green flecks. I don't know what the hell they call them, but it's so good.
Damn, so everyone has to eat fish, but somehow falafel makes it through?
That's the thing. Only for the hyper rich.
Oh no.
Did Veroso have anything to say about me turning into a bat?
It's really none of my business.
Nice. Did you hurt anyone else?
Nah, just these guys. That's it.
Not my problem.
Yeah, we kept it inside the dorm so that no one else would get hurt. That was a good decision, right?
If that's what you say, that sounds like a good decision to me.
Good. Yeah, you should totally tell Matthias that.
He takes you back to the front.
Again, Backbone Island.
Yeah, we're gonna head there.
Paige has everything that you need. All right.
All right, y'all ready to stop some drugs? First time I've ever said that.
I guess so.
You head on over to Backbreak Island, Backbone, Backbreak, whichever you prefer to call it in this moment. It is not far. You travel across the bridge from the upper north, and then there is a bridge that heads right to Backbreak Island. You can see this bridge is actively guarded, though the guards are all facing towards Backbreak. As you move by, they eye you up and down, but let you pass without much thought. As you head over, you see a mess of streets that seem unorganized. Things in general feel dirty and unkempt. Buildings here are often broken down, have patches in their roofs, broken windows. They are small and slammed tightly together. Some are 2 or 3 stories tall, but you can't really imagine them being for more than one person or family, just from the general vibe. Overall, there's a lot of activity here. Horses are pulling carriages filled with boxes of lumber, people doing repairs on buildings. You can see there's a market ahead of you. You can also see some sort of weird phenomena as you walk. Most of Backbreak is cobblestone with some grass sprouting through the spaces in the stones. You can see an area off in an alley where there's just 3-foot tall grass in a perfect circle. You see nearby on a balcony is a man completely asleep inside a giant glass ball. Some people here have hammers and chisels trying to break the glass gently and trying to get him out of it. Just chipping away the glass, trying not to hurt the man inside. There is a human here leaning against the building with long hair and then a long curly tail that you can see he is controlling, and he is using it to hold a mug and sip something. As you are walking through the conglomerate of buildings, you recognize quickly the main street you are on, as well as a large broken lamppost at an intersection, which was mentioned in the letter that Veroso gave you. Following his instructions, you are easily able to find the building that is mentioned. Back down a small alley and then another alley. It's got this dirty red roof, butted up between a group of other buildings. You see there is no door. Instead, a bunch of pieces of wood have been nailed to the inside of the door frame, creating a barrier with some cracks into the building itself. This is the building that says on your papers is where the drugs are being sold out of. It says at the bottom of the paper, knock 3 times, stomp, and knock 2 times.
Sebastian, do you think you should do most of the talking?
If you want.
Let me take a step back or two. I'll just be behind everybody else.
Yeah.
Someone just have my back, please.
I got you.
I'm gonna put a hand on your face, and you hear this eagle, only you hear this like eagle cry sort of echo, like it's kind of near us.
Whoa.
Your eyes glow for like half a second, and you have Eagle's Splendor. You have advantage on charisma checks for up to an hour.
Ooh.
While Blue has her hand on your face, I put my hand on the other side of your face. And I say, you got this.
This is weirdly intimate. Thanks, guys.
Smack, smack.
Okay, that was weird. Knock, knock, knock. Stop, knock, knock.
Quiet for a moment, and then you hear almost like a squeaking of wood. You see a man with a hammer comes and pops one of the slats of 2x4 so he can look out and see you. What do you want?
Shit, hold on. I look at Blueberry and I cast a message. We didn't come up with a fucking plan. Am I buying drugs or am I joining drugs?
What's the difference? What is the difference?
Doing versus being a part of the whole thing?
Buying or joining? What is the difference?
Yeah, are we selling drugs or are we buying drugs?
Like, joining is like selling the drugs.
Fuck!
You bring a whole posse with you? You got protection? Yo.
I'd look a little more buff after he says that.
I'm a pretty big deal around these parts. I gotta make sure I'm safe.
Yeah, I know. Big deal. You want a discount. I do bulk.
I look at Xander and I cast message. Do I need bulk drugs?
Xander just like looks over and like, no, we're good on the bulk. We're interested in like being a part of the operation. You know what I'm saying? We're not your average clientele. We get things done.
You, think you got what it takes?
Pebbles starts to growl at him.
Listen. To be honest, I don't know nothing. I just get the drugs and get a little bit of food for me. Move on to the others on back break. If you buy a little bit, you try a little bit, I might be able to, show you where it comes from.
I usually like to see the source before I try the source.
The source is right here, baby. And he holds up a vial of a blue powder.
Oh, that's different.
I hold my hand out.
He pops the vial and he pours it into your hand.
Ooh, I cup it just in case it tries to blow away. Put my other hand on top of it. This isn't how ours usually looks. So I don't know if I can trust you.
As he says that, I'll pull out my jar of the hallucination drug. This is what it looks more like if you would like to partake a little bit.
If you want to be in this business, you gotta partake.
I got you.
I uncup my hand and I just hold it out to Xander to like sniff out of my hand.
Can I try and sleight of hand a fake snort, but I really just like swipe it out and like catch it in my hand?
To help him, I'll make sure it's like covered, just blocking the wind, and then he can kind of do it behind my hand shield,
Sleight of hand with advantage.
Dirty 20. Woo! Oh, all right. Y'all like to party, huh?
Guess I can let you talk to Declan. Give me a second. Don't think I'm gonna get any more sales. I'll be right there.
As soon as he goes away, I'm like grabbing Xander and like looking at his pupils. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm good. And I like show the pile of dust in my hand.
Okay, thank God.
This man whose eyes you only saw earlier, he pops out from around a corner. It looks like the building you were just looking at only has one entrance, and it's kind of butted up against other buildings, but it looks like he just came out of a different building around the corner. You do owe me 5 gold for that. Not a big deal right now. Come back to me. But we should get going.
Lead the way, my friend.
You don't talk to me like that, all right?
I'm so sorry.
All right. Walk to the main area of Backbone Island, and he starts walking south. This is back towards Anchor Island. And as he's taking you over there, you walk by a market, and you can see he stops for a moment, starts talking with someone. You can see what looks like freshly made good berries that are in a pile on this market. People are standing in line with little tickets that they get to get their good berries for the day. He heads towards Anchor Island. You have to cross a small bridge that leads back to the area where you were originally brought to Helios by Cloud. He points you to a nearby building, a fishery. The same fishery where the boxes of fish made their way after you brought them from down below. All right, I go there, side entrance for workers. I just go in there and I need to get the box from Declan. He doesn't say much to me. I just hand over the cash from the previous shipment and he just hands me the box. And it's just full of some fish for me and then the drugs for me to sell.
Good looks, boss.
It's not a great split. I only get 20/80, but the fish is where it's at.
You sell the fish?
No, that's for me.
Oh, so you get like a split of food too.
Oh yeah. That's where the real money is. But Declan's the boss of like our little operation, you know? He wasn't the one who brought me on though.
Then who was it? Or does it even matter?
It was some big hippo looking dude brought me on board. Got assigned a job at the fishery and then ended up talking to Declan and getting this job.
What's your name again?
Hey yo, we don't do names here.
What should we call you then? It doesn't have to be your real name.
Oh, he looks down. You could call me Dirt.
So, Mr. Dirt, when you say the Hippo Man brought you on, do you mean just the fish or do you mean the drugs?
The drugs. He brought me on, he brought Declan on.
To the drugs.
I mean, I don't really know. I got brought on by him for the fishery.
I'll ask Declan then, okay.
He's not too kind, so... He's shoving his face down fish all day. He's not too happy about it.
I wouldn't be either.
See, I go from liking you and then I just don't like you.
I understand. You've got a good head.
You're better when you're not talking.
I agree.
That's just what the drugs do to him. Sorry, he gets in his own headspace and a little more outgoing, you know?
All right. I mean, by now I feel like he'd have a handle on himself, but, you know, he ain't shitting out flowers yet, so maybe it hasn't hit him.
That's what drugs do.
I'll catch you all later, all right?
Has anyone shit out flowers before?
No, but I'll be honest, I've never had to fake being on drugs, so I didn't know what to do, and I panicked a little bit and went a little bit Matt Berry, but that's all good.
I thought you did pretty good.
Thanks. Let's make a plan before we jump into this.
That's a good idea. The last one didn't go well.
I mean, we got here, so it didn't go badly.
Do we think that Hippo Man is the cause of all this?
Listen, do you see how easily he led us up here with all those boxes?
Yeah, I know.
Who knows what could have been in those? It makes sense.
It does. He's got a lot of money.
Let's not jump to conclusions or anything.
So, what, we gotta talk to Declan now? Or should we just go straight to the source? Like, what do you guys think we should do?
My guess is the Hippo Man just turns a blind eye to it and takes a cut. So he's not going to vouch for Declan. He's not a part of the operation. He just doesn't care about it, as long as he gets paid.
Declan's probably got answers, though.
So we need to go in, talk to Declan, find out what he's doing, maybe pull him out, maybe push him off, like off of his throne, not off the island.
So what are you saying? We should do this, like, in the cover of night or something?
No, just like be convincing, wink, wink.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Maybe leave the sword outside.
Just stand in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, wait. We could probably use that. We're not trying to convince Declan to side with us or like have us on his side. We're trying to get him to like fess up and stop what he's doing. Jett can be right up front.
We just need info. Let me talk to him. He'll trust me.
At the start, stand in the back, Jett. You're security.
Give me a code when I need to get closer.
Okay, the code will be Jett, come over here.
Oh, okay, got it.
All right, I'd like to head in, please.
Xander, you are heading in first. There is a main door here that looks more like a cargo door. This man, Dirt, just told you that he would always go in the employee entrance on the side. So you head for that door. As you open it up, you can see a very small room. It does not lead directly into the rest of the fishery. You can see there are tons of boxes of fish here, as well as there is a small gnomish man who looks up at you immediately, dagger out. What are you doing in here?
Whoa.
You got the wrong place, buddy.
No. We're looking for...
You don't need any more thefts in here.
We're looking for a shipment from Declan. We're looking for some work.
Declan don't know you.
You could, if you asked.
Give me a persuasion check.
24.
You're looking for work.
Yeah.
One of my guys fell sick. I'm okay with you helping out.
All right. I got a couple friends. We got the squad. I'll like step a little bit further in to let everyone else come in.
Listen, we don't need to do this. I can just hand you the box. You come back, 80-20 split. All right. I got a new rule, though. No more taking it yourself, okay? It's how the last guy got sick.
Interesting. I feel like the more educated that we can be about a subject and about our product, the better. Why did he get sick?
People just take it too far. I mean, addiction's a thing, bud. You can't, it feels great once or twice, but...
Okay, alright. That's fair. Anyway, I take it you're Declan, right?
We don't use names. Yeah, I'm Declan.
That's, the other guy tried to use that too.
Oh, you mean Dirt?
Yeah, okay, alright. He's tried it before.
No, I gave him that nickname.
I'm gonna Sending Stone. Do we want to just try and get him to stop doing this? Because we could, just bring this guy to Veroso, right?
Maybe we could use him to get to the main production facility.
That's gonna be on land.
We're gonna have to go back to land eventually.
Hey, Declan, how are you getting this stuff up here?
Pops open one of the boxes that's on the table, and he grabs a fish out, shoves his whole fist down the fish, pulls out 3 vials.
Well, okay, we knew that. You didn't need to violate the fish for our sake. I meant more how is it allowed that you're getting it up here? Are you working with Hippo Man? Does he know about this?
You're asking lots of questions right now.
I'm a real curious employee.
We don't like questions here. The fish gets up to Helios. I get the drugs out to fish.
Got you. Okay. We'll take a box. We'll each take a box?
1 box.
Okay.
Won't feed all you, but it'll be something.
Report back once we got some sales.
I'm watching you, though.
I'm watching you right back, buddy.
What's your name? Boss, I gotta keep track of the employees.
My friends call me Mud.
I see what you did there. I'm not no stupid.
All right, let's bounce. Once we're outside, I'm gonna hold the box and be like, I don't know what I just accomplished.
You got fish and drugs. The Helios special.
Yeah, I don't like this job.
I know, what do we do with this box now? Do we bring it to Matthias? Do we bring it to...
Veroso?
I don't know what to do with this.
I think we should talk to the Hippo Man just to make sure he's not involved. Not like, hey, look, I got all these drugs and you're the one that shipped them. Just talk to him. Be like, hey.
Yeah, we could have Jett ask him something where the answer would kind of give a reveal or something. Have you heard about this problem? And if he's in the aura of Zone of Truth, but then also if he feels it, will he be like, oh, they're on to me?
Then he would also be kind of revealing himself like that, too, if he's being shady.
But then, what if he does something scary when he sees that we're onto him?
Well, I could reveal myself as one of the people that's helping him, and then he'll be able to trust me and he'll know because
You can't lie.
I'm technically helping him right now.
Oh.
I have his material. If he's one of them that's causing this. If not, then we could be getting ourselves in some trouble.
I think you might want to start with just hey man, we heard about some stuff, heard some rumors. Do you know about the product that's being shipped up with you? Make it seem like we're just we're doing a little bit of investigation just in general, we're helping out folks. Since he's not on the side of anyone yet, so he's got nothing to hide.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Be like, how well screened are the shipments?
And we get to see Cloud again because we have to go to the elevator.
Oh, true.
Oh.
Yeah. Seems like a win-win everywhere for me. Let's go.
All right, lead the way, Jett.
So you guys know that Desmond works down below on Nearlith and lives in the upper north. Because it's daytime, you would assume he is working. Head back over to where the barge came up with Cloud. And there is no barge here. You are actually able to look down, and you can see the barge is down at the bottom along Nearlith. So you have to sit and wait a decent amount of time before the barge comes up.
Should I give the Eagle Splendor to someone else? Is Jett doing most of the talking here?
Yeah, I think he's taken over.
Okay, Jett, here, have the Eagle Splendor.
Caw-caw.
I feel like a bird.
At that time, you do see eventually the barge comes up. You see Desmond atop it along with Cloud. You see a big group of people come onto and are starting to load up boxes. Well, didn't expect to see you all again. You guys going back down to Nearlith? I can take you.
Oh, Desmond, hey, man. Yeah, y'all, we're planning on going soon. We just still got a little bit more to do here.
I want to be watching him like a hawk.
Do we have the box in view?
I'm sitting on it.
Yeah, we're just doing some work right now, and I kind of point back towards the box.
All right.
Seems like work that you're familiar with, right? And we just heard that, you might be able to help us find more of it.
Listen, son, it's hot today. I'm already sweating, and it's not even noon. I'm gonna need you to come out and say it.
Well, I know, it's hot. I'm sweating, you're sweating, the fish are sweating. It's getting really, point at my nose, really fishy around here, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, we got boxes of fish coming in, of course.
Yeah, lots and lots of fish. Sometimes they seem like they're just filled with extra meat, extra goods.
Now, Sonny, I'm gonna have to ask you, what do you think is wrong with them fish?
So, not much wrong with the fish themselves, but you don't happen to know where these fish are coming from, do you?
Couple different sailors, different fishing boats.
Does a large portion of them come from anywhere specifically, would you say?
Well, so you see, there's a couple different fishing vessels we trade with. Just a couple. We don't take many shipments from different folk. I've actually been yelled at for that. Thought I was going to do some help for Helios, bringing in some extra fish for a cheap price, and got yelled at for bringing up those fish.
Who would yell at you because you were trying to bring more fish in? It seems to me like it would help a lot of people.
That's what I thought, but was told to not ask no questions.
Who told you this?
Import and export, that would be Professor Carvu. And for today, that's a wrap.
God damn it.
Okay.
You son of a bitch.
Starweaver.
Thank you all so much for listening. Catch us talk about this episode over on Behind the Scenes, patreon.com/castparty. And we will see you in 2 weeks for a very special episode of Cast Party. Get excited. Bye-bye, everyone.
Later.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Are you eating ice cream? What did I just see you digging into?
Oh, it's a yogurt that I grabbed quick.
Ah, got you.
It's peach.
Oh, I like peach.
The little peach bits kind of feel like boogers in my mouth, though.
I like boogers in my mouth.
I'm not gonna ask.
Well, glad they are finally gone. Now back to work. Items to make. You can all come out now. Ah, Saint E. Love, you were hiding in the rafters this time. The new pull-up routine has been really working. Eric 5 has you for height off the ground, though. He burst through the roof. I'm amazed they didn't see that giant hole. Ebab Flo, where are you? Invisible again? Can you please help Eric fix the roof? New York, as always, underneath the couch. You always get so dusty down there. Jesky Fire, are you just standing there with a lampshade on your head? Is that the shade from Ash's new lamp of moth destroying? That might not be a good idea. Dubward, where did you go? Ah, snack cupboard. More gummy owlbears again. Don't ruin your dinner. Eastweek, can you please get down from there? I appreciate the dedication of painting yourself gray, but you look nothing like a statue. Lexi, it was odd they didn't even ask about you. You really just didn't stop working the whole time and are sitting right in the center of the room. Odd ones they were. Forerunner, clever trick, turning yourself into a second hedgehog and getting into the cage. I didn't even notice you in there. Frankie, as I have said before, you cannot get into the walls. There is a group of mice in there that will eat your hair. Yes, I know they are your friends. It is still not okay. Jude, yes, I think that bagel toasting machine of yours is amazing, but can you please put the drapes out? We don't need an accident like at Fables. Bassdrop, are you okay? I can't believe they didn't ask about the stuffed elven rug on the ground. You did a great job, though. Not even a peep when the big man stepped on you. Opti, was it really necessary to carve a hole behind that painting for you to stay in? And you cut the eye holes out so you could see. You know paintings don't blink. Ah, Michelle, the only sensible one. I am glad at least you used the hiding room. That is what I made it for.